Hey guys, welcome back! My name is Emma, and we are playing Dragon Age. So this is the part that apparently everyone has been waiting for. Now, oh, look at all these people. It probably would have been wise for me to read all the helpful comments you guys left before I did this, but I was kind of gone this weekend. So,
the smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
oh, I have no idea. So let's see. A bird can carry it, but a man can't. The only thing I can think of that a bird can do that a guy can't is fly. So the wind seems the most relevant. Because it's definitely not about weight.
That is not of what I speak.
Oh, shit. Maybe I should have read him.
Away with you!
Now I kind of want to, like... Nobody judge me. Okay, let's see. I'm awful at riddles. Just
Just
so we can disclaim this.
While a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
I don't know.
You will learn. In time. You must. If you are to find Andraste.
Is this some, like, religious something that I'm not aware of? I don't want to just randomly try all the options until we pick the right one.
The smallest... Of what do I speak?
It's not a coconut. That's dumb. I have a feeling it's like tied into their scripture somehow, but I don't know shit about that. How would I know anything about that? So we have two options really, Attune and the Plague. Attune seems...
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
How? But people are capable of singing. That makes absolutely no sense. None. Whatsoever. This is going to be aggravating, isn't it? Oh, that works too. I was going to have it the Gauntlet first one, but... So this is just going to try to reminisce certain facts about Andraste's life. And as a Dalish elf, that's just kind of like... Because what in God's name would I know about Andraste?
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
You need to repeat that, woman.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Let's see. Thought's sister kind of reminds me of dreams. And there's definitely like a night connotation going on here, swept away by morning light. Let's see if dreams fits. Let me listen to it again.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I mean, it's somewhat illogical given that you can dream in the daytime. As a highly logical, rational person, these things frustrate me. I'm gonna say dreams. It sounds good, hopefully.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Okay, at least that one was at least a little bit more relevant. Oh, should probably save this. We'll just all save it into this one.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
All of these are kind of relevant in their own way. I guess vengeance is the most applicable, given the options presented us.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Okay. Again, my sweet little Dalish cinnamon bun is not very versed in the oh, it's an elf.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Oh, shit. Is it Ferelden? Because technically these are Dalish lands, because they're all kind of Dalish lands. They were all elven before they were taken over by the humans. But we also kind of got kicked out. Let's see if Ferelden fits. See if you repeat it.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
It's not an alienage. A home is kind of vague. I don't know how death is relevant. Let's try Ferelden, and if we're wrong, we go back.
That is not of what I speak.
Let's do home next, I guess. Ah, shit, I didn't save after this. But we
An
know
eye
which
for
one
an
this lady
eye,
is.
a tooth for a tooth. Of what do I speak? Yes.
Okay, bye, Felicia. Thane Shartan. I know, like, from Inquisition you get a bit of lore that indicates that Andraste is associated with an elf that may or may not have been a lover, was it? I'm not sure. It was a while ago.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Let's try home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Okay. Oh. I'll have to remember this. To do this. Avar?
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy was exactly what I was going to say, so hopefully that works.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
It's kind of just a sad, ugly predicament. Like, everyone gives the guy shit, but it's difficult not to kind of empathize with him in a way. Not that he needed all eyes to be on him, but that, like, all of a sudden, well, I guess for religious people, it's that comes first. But as a person, when you've devoted your life to another person in marriage, then you expect that to be reciprocated. And when it's not, it's kind of like, okay, let's see this guy.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Cloud sounds the most reasonable. Let's repeat that.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Now mountains sound more right. Bones of the world. That leads me to believe it's mountains, because the veiled in white can still be the clouds, but that's not necessarily what it's talking about. It's talking about the mountains being veiled in the clouds.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Okay. My poor Dalish is getting a history lesson in something she really doesn't care much for.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
I was gonna say something like morale. Hunger? Let's hear it again and use one of these.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
It's not lightning because you can see it. Fire you can also see, women you can see. Hunger is the only one you can't see. And it can fell the strongest armies. I mean, does that sound the most reasonable?
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Okay, last one. Assyrian. Oh, so this must have been the guy that put her to death, right?
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Separates true... So, mercy. Let's see if that was applicable.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Now, I don't understand the broken swords reference, but mercy would be the only things that separate true kings from tyrants.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
It's a good mindset. The whole, like, treat other people the way you want to be treated. Now, does this mean we can go this way?
It's so cold here, sister. Do you feel it? The chill eats at my bones.
Why? Why, Dragon Age? It's like you need to rub salt in my wounds. Tamlen, is it really you?
You think this cannot be Tamlen? Tamlen is gone. is only footsteps in the dust. I am Tamlen, and yet I am not. I am part of the Gauntlet, and part of you.
I wish I could have told Tamlen that I tried to find him.
Some things lost can never be found. Some mistakes never unmade. Those that survive must go on living. You have suffered enough, thinking that you could have done something. It is time to leave that behind. Take this. It is nothing compared to the crafts of our fathers, but it should serve you well. I wish you well, my friend. We will not meet again.
What did we get? Andraste's arrows. Is that it? See, there's so many things in here, like I don't know. Oh my god, game, you gotta stop with the Tamlen feels. I'm gonna go on a Tumblr spree all over again, and it's not gonna be pretty. But thank you for that. I should have saved right before Tamlen. Oh, what? What? I can't even see anything.
Of course.
I thought it was a glitch, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, is it shades of ourselves? Oh, that means we should probably kill Morgan. It's not like I do much damage, but Morgan. Here, Morgan. Oh, interrupt that spell. So is this symbolic of us letting go of what we need to, of that regret that we hold on to in ourselves? Because I know that we were talking about regrets at the beginning. Remember with the Guardian dude? And Tamlen was telling us to let it go, to not torture ourselves over this anymore.
Uh-oh. I'm terrible at puzzles.
Andraste loved her disciples as she loved the Maker. As we have faith... Oh, fuck.
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them?
Yes. Next time we see a strange contraption, why don't you just go stand on it? If something bad happens, hey, we know it's a trap.
You don't really think they're traps, do you?
Puzzles. So...
Look at that. I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start.
Oh, so somebody has to stay here. So... she needs to stay. Hold party. Move freely. No. Hold position. Okay, so now, Morgan, it is your turn, my sweet. Okay.
Yes?
Alistair, why are you so cute? Oh, that takes one away. Oh? No, there's just not one right there. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Zevran, my dear. Oh, you had an injury and I didn't know all this time? I'm so sorry. Well, let's check everybody else then. Morgan. Actually, this helps us carry more. Okay. There we go. We did the things, friends. Oh. Okay. I assume it's not finished? Why isn't Zevran having any effect? I'm assuming it's gonna... Do I try this? Oh, okay, good. We can't go yet. So, what are we missing? We have the equation laid out, yeah? Do we need to step on one of these? Does it just not like Zevran? Why doesn't it like Zevran? What's wrong with Zevran? I'm so confused. Is he not heavy enough? Or is there something he has to do? Because I can't understand why... Oh wait, is that last one in place? I can't tell from over here. Wait. Aren't you supposed... Isn't that what you do, friend?
That's it! That's an actual bridge piece right there.
What?
If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Which one is solid? It doesn't look to me like any of them are solid. How do we make them... I can't tell which ones are solid and which ones aren't. That definitely looks solid. Is that having any effect on her? Okay, so that one's solid. Was it this one? Okay, so... we want to make more solid than that. Baby Alistair, which one are...
My love?
It's so cute! Ah, shit! Okay. So we should probably be focusing on the ones... Okay. I'm so tempted to just look this up because I have no patience for puzzles. So we've got those. Let's try to do one that does 2 at a time. So that's just the one. So, okay. And let's go back to Zevran. Like, Zevran, baby, why can't you do these? Like, what about Zevran is... I wonder if this is a glitch. Let me make sure it's not a glitch. And there we go. It wasn't Zevran glitching. It was the fact that you can only have 3 people on them at a time because you needed somebody in the middle, and I didn't know that you needed somebody in the middle. Actually, let's save here.
Powerful magic indeed.
Oh, okay, I thought there was more to that. So, we obviously need to get across the fire, and then we've got some doors over there, it looks like. This altar is little more than a dusty stone slab. You can make out an inscription carved into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's sight. It gives us the option to remove our equipment, but I kind of want that shit. Remove my equipment. They even have blood speckled on there. Yeah, okay.
And so I shall.
Are we gonna try to walk through the fire? Goodness of spirit. This could go bad.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Can I have my clothes back? Thank you. Oh, I want my lips.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
Nice vase. I should get one for my house.
I love them. These are the earthly remains of Andraste, prophet and bride of the Maker. Take a pinch of the ashes. You take a pinch of the ashes and place it in a leather pouch. Leave the urn. Ceremonialist? I don't know what that means. I wonder if I can take more than 1 pinch. I'm gonna save first. Because there's definitely more places to explore, but I don't want to get in trouble. Ah, balls. Okay. Let's have a look-see, friends. Unfortunate adventurer. Oh, he's... Golden Demon Pendant. I have a feeling I know who will like that. Let's go through some doors. Oh, but... I wanted to explore. What the butt? Do we not have a choice? This isn't where we went in. Do we have to go through the whole thing again? I mean, it's all open. That was weird. Or was it just like some sort of magical transportation? Man, this game just doesn't want to leave my poor heart alone about Tamlen. It's like, hey, leave your regrets behind, but let me rub them in your face as long as possible. Should leave your regrets behind, but I'm gonna make you feel super bad about them first. I want to see if this takes us anywhere else. Nope, same spot. Okay. So, I guess it is now time for the Durgan. That is the next logical progression here. I don't even know where this dragon is. It's just sleeping up there? I've lost my bearings, so we gotta find out where it's sleeping again. It should be right up here, right? Is it? Yeah, there it is. We are gonna cut it here. I know, I'm sorry guys. But it'll only be like 2 days and then we can kill the dragon. It'll be okay. So, I mean, the Gauntlet was interesting. I don't know if I'd go so far as to be like, oh, I love this part. But, well, it's because I'm super anal about riddles. And, like, if they're not precise, I'm like... Because as a law student, like, every word has a very specific meaning, and the way you use it is really definitive. And, like, especially with, like, the bird one, the bird riddle, what? No. Men can carry a tune. What do you think bards do? But whatever. It was definitely really interesting, and it was a really cool change of pace, especially from stuff like the Deep Roads. It was a cool little, I guess, one-shot dungeon thing, and now we get to do the big dragon, and I'm kind of feeling confident about the dragon because it's like one of the last things we're doing in the game, so we should be nice and geared for it. So with that in the wings for next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.